Kentucky's junior U.S. Senator Rand Paul and 4th District Congressman Thomas Massie made stops this week across northern Kentucky and beyond. Yesterday, we told you about Massie's continuing push to release the Epstein files, documents about Jeffrey Epstein and his trafficking of young women and girls. The two lawmakers discussed other topics like the possibility of a government shutdown and if Massie would consider joining the race for the U.S. Senate in Kentucky. Our Emily Sisk was in Maysville for the community forum and has the latest.
Congressman Thomas Massie made 8 campaign stops on Wednesday and Thursday, including Maysville. U.S. Senator Rand Paul, who isn't up for re-election until 2028, joined in for the tour. Recent articles suggested Massie might want to get in on the race for U.S. Senate. That comes amid rumors that Daniel Cameron may switch his interest to the 4th congressional seat.
What my polling shows is that Daniel Cameron is winning the Senate race. So that was probably wishful thinking on the part of his opponents. I kind of lightheartedly said if he gets in the House race, I could get in the Senate race. And my polling actually shows that I would be the front runner in that Senate race with the other 2 candidates. They may have more resources and that might not be how it ends, but I'm going to keep all my degrees of freedom open until January. But I'm signing up to run for the House of Representatives.
Reporters asked Massie point blank if he would consider throwing his hat in the ring for the presidential election.
I would not run for president, and I'll tell you why. I was there with Rand. I was there with Ron DeSantis. It is grueling. I think some people think they would do it for fun. Rand did it for the right principles, but there is no fun in that race.
Senator Rand Paul talked with attendees about what's happening in Washington regarding the latest spending bill and the possibility of a government shutdown. He said ultimately he believes enough Democrats will get on board with the Republican-led spending bill to prevent an October 1st shutdown.
It came to us, it failed. That was the Republican proposal, and it's about a $2 trillion deficit. The Democrats put forward one, which was a $3 trillion deficit. They both failed. It'll be put up again on Monday, and I suspect 10 Democrats will vote for it. Most of the Republicans will vote for it, and about 10 Democrats, and I think it'll pass.
Paul was one of only 2 Republicans in the U.S. Senate to vote against the spending bill last week. He said supporting a $2 trillion deficit is unacceptable.
Our growth depends on not having this massive debt as an anchor.
Massie is also known as a fiscal hawk in Washington. He voted no on Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, which led to the president saying he would endorse a primary challenger against Massie. The congressman explained his grievances with the bill, which was signed into law this summer.
When they tell you in Washington, D.C., we can cut your taxes and increase spending, and you won't have to worry about it, there'll be no effect on your lives, that's wrong. It's just dead wrong. And there were many things in the big, I won't call it beautiful bill, that I agreed with. The tax cuts from 2017 I had voted for. But this time around, they filled it up with extra spending. And you can't cut taxes and increase spending at the same time because you will tax people through inflation. You will lower the value of what they've got.
Both Massie and Paul said they are strongly against proposals packed into one single bill, where lawmakers must vote all or nothing. For Kentucky Edition, I'm Emily Sisk.
Thank you, Emily. Senator Paul and Congressman Massie wrapped up their campaign stops with a meet and greet today in Shelbyville, Kentucky.